third career double-double for Darren, career high in points, field goals made and field goals attempted. Third double-double, and K-State has held 6 of 11 opponents under 60 points.
Oh, my fault.
We ready back there, TV guys? All right, whenever you guys are ready.
Aaron, how good did it feel to get it going again?
Felt good. Felt good to finally knock down some outside shots. I've been struggling the last couple of games of just finding a rhythm out there. And again, in the beginning of the game, I struggled a little bit and then knocked down a few and just gave me a little more confidence and just went on from there throughout the whole game.
Talk about the way you closed out the half personally. I mean, I think you had the last nine points the team scored.
Yeah. It was nice. Like I said, I just found a rhythm with the shot, and teammates were nice enough to pass the ball while I was open, and I fortunately knocked him down. So it was a good way to finish the half because we were struggling there in the beginning and towards the middle.
At what point did you feel like you were on?
You know what? When I hit those last two to finish the half, I felt pretty high on my shot. I knocked down that one jumper, I think, on the wing, and then the three at the end was really nice for the confidence. And knocked down a few more in the second half and got some offensive rebounds and some putback layups. So finish off the half really boosted a little bit of confidence for me.
You're obviously pretty versatile, Darren. I guess you topped your career high for points on that dunk from Samuels. You talked about that play and you said how good that feels.
I didn't realize that it was the career high at that point, obviously, but the defenders were really overplaying, and Coach Frank told us to look for those slips, and Jamar had it at the top of the key, and I just slipped it, and he found me, and I finished it with a dunk, and so it was nice to get that career high out of the way, and hopefully, get a new one soon.
To both of you guys, how tough is it to defend this team with 5 guys that have been at 20 points, I think, and Tom said 7 different high scorers?
It was tough. At one point they had 4 guards out there, and that's something we really don't practice on like that. But it was nice because Baylor has a team like that, just penetrating dish. So it's always good to get a win like that.
Darren, you said you were struggling with your shots early in the game before you got hot. You had that one shot that kind of glanced off the back.
That was embarrassing, by the way. I'm glad I got it going after that.
Did you still feel confident though?
Right before that, I knocked a nice jumper about 15 feet right on the wing. So I was feeling pretty good, and then, I really wasn't set to shoot that one in the corner, but I thought since I knocked that first one down, I needed to take that one, and it just really came out of my hands awful. And right away, I was just hoping it was going to nick some rim and hit it all backwards. So, it's the way it goes, and I just got to move on from those silly mistakes or silly shots and just move on and keep shooting. Because my teammates got confidence in me that I can knock those shots down, so it's nice.
Darren, did you get the sense that your teammates needed an offensive spark when you stepped up? You guys were only ahead by 3.
We needed something, and we were just back and forth through the first half, and it was bad. But we couldn't really get in a rhythm. No one could get in the scoring threat or knocking down shots, and fortunately I was hitting them and finding the open spaces and knocking them down. So. It was good that someone stepped up and sparked our team and gave us a little bit of boost going in that second half.
For either of you guys, is this kind of a tough game to play just because you just got finals week done with, and now you're getting ready to take off for Christmas, and then you got this game sandwiched in here? A little bit tough to get up for this one?
It's always tough. We just finished all of our exams on Friday, so we didn't really have a chance to practice like that. We work in an individual group, so it was tough. We didn't really have a good offensive night, except Darren. But I think we're going to look past this and come back stronger on the Christmas break.
How gratifying is it you gave that assist when when he slammed the ball?
Yeah.
How gratifying is that when you see DK step up like that?
Oh, it's amazing. Darren Kent, he's very athletic. So when I saw him just pop open, I'm always going to give someone the ball, whoever's open, so I'm just going to give him the ball. And unfortunately, he dunked it on him, so that was nice.
BK, what kind of weekend you had? You do all right in your finals and this kind of the cherry on top
It
for
was
you?
it was a stressful week trying to finish out the semester. I had like you said, I had exams all the way through Friday, and I was, it's tough just getting into a scheme of things during the week because you're going to bed late studying and waking up early for exams and then trying to get in lifts and practicing. So, when that test was over on Friday, I was relieved and kind of focused that I could just, I got up early this morning and got some shots up before breakfast, before our team meal, and I just kind of let loose, and I think that's kind of relaxed me a little bit on just getting up and just getting by myself and just getting back into the zone of things.
Derek, you talk about it. You've been through this now, your fourth season. How important this period of time is between finals and the next semester and what a team can accomplish?
Yeah, it's really important. It's tough to stay because you want to be so focused on doing well in your exams, and you want to stay focused on, you want to win games. It doesn't matter who you're playing. So, Coach Frank emphasized it the whole week, just saying that he knows what we're going through. He knows that everyone's busy with exams and tests and assignments, trying to get them finished. So, just having a lighter load during the week, obviously it wasn't the kind of preparation that we usually have, and it kind of showed today, obviously. But it's just tough to balance, and it's obviously my fourth year. I've kind of got a little used to it, but having such a young team that it's you can see why that will happen today.
Now that finals are behind you, how valuable is this period coming up?
It's very important. It's nice that we got 5 or 6 days here just to rest our bodies and kind of forget about basketball and spend time with our families finally. I know, over the whole team hasn't seen their families or been back to their homes since summertime, so it's going to be nice to see everyone again. And then, we don't have to worry about school when we come back, so it's strictly basketball. So our minds are going to be focused and ready to go, finish those 3 non-conference games up and get those 3 wins and move forward, high into to the Big 12 season.
When do you report back?
We'll be back on the 27th.
There was like an added element to this game with it being the Big Red Run appreciation and all the Army people. Can you talk about, we saw the experiences you guys had on the Jumbotron. Can you talk about all that and just maybe, what you thought about all the appreciation today for that event?
It's tough. I've always respected him. Going off to Afghanistan and just fighting for our country. It's tough. It's speechless. I know somebody that's in the war right now, so it's always good to see someone come back from the war.
Before the game, we had a couple higher officials come in and speak to us and just kind of relate how, even though guys are fighting over there, they're still on their webcams and watching us, taking time out of their day while they're fighting a war to watch Kansas State basketball, which I think really hit home to all of us in the locker room, saying that we're just out playing a game and they're fighting for war and they're taking time out to watch us, which is awesome. We respect that so much, and we really love the kind of relationship that we've built with the Army and ourselves, and just going out there, like Jamar said, it was a great experience just to see what they go through and the respect that we all have for them.
Darren, can you talk about just facing that zone that they played? Was that a little different than maybe things you've seen so far this season?
Yeah, it kind of screwed us up in the beginning. We really didn't go over much zone stuff this week preparing for the game, so it kind of gave us a little bit of trouble early. I can't really say what they were kind of just scrambling all around. They didn't really have a set zone of tendencies that most teams do. They were just kind of running around. So it was tough to find gaps, and once we found them in the second half, we were knocking down more shots and getting to the open lane. So yeah, it was tough in the beginning.
Anything else? Okay, thank you.